Hello, everybody. This is Bumpy Gaming back here once again, and I'm sure you didn't expect to see another Street Fighter 6 video on here. Yeah, they just released Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury into the game, and I felt obligated to play as him because he is in my channel banner. And, why don't you introduce yourself, you degenerate?
Hey, it's me, Lightning Cayo. Yeah, I know the views on the last collab we didn't do so well, but that's not important. I want to try out Terry with Bumpy Gaming here, because I'm legit curious to try him out at least.
Yeah, have you played any Fatal Fury stuff?
I've not played Fatal Fury, but I've played King of Fighters 15.
Oh, I think they just announced they're doing a new King of Fighters next April.
No, that's Fatal Fury. It's
Ah,
the
right.
sequel to Garo, Mark of the Wolves. It's Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Oh, all these SNK fighters blend together.
Mark of the Wolves is actually one of the best fighting games out there. It's SNK's equivalent to Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Oh, is that right?
So City of the Wolves is a pretty big game coming out, and Terry being in Street Fighter 6, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to try him out.
Yeah, let's see. Player one. I guess it doesn't matter which side we take. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Request fight. Ready.
I've done training with Terry about an hour's worth. I don't think I'm gonna try him on ranked, but he's kind of fun so far.
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of a
actually,
good mix of offense and defense for a character.
yeah, I shouldn't say yeah because this video is going to be my first time playing Terry.
All right,
Yeah, I just used my fighter coins to buy him.
I used my fighter coins for him too. I
Mm.
want to see what expressions Terry's got. Also, hopefully the audio on all this is good.
Yeah, I just did a recording. It should be okay.
Get a load of this guy. Come on, get ready. I love this theme too for Terry.
Yeah, also, I know I say this ad nauseum, but Terry is one of my mains in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, I know that's like a completely different ballpark, but still. Also, yes, I am using that skill you taught me, holding the R2 button.
Good.
Yeah, as soon as you taught me that, I was like, well, that explains why everyone keeps beating my ass in fighting games. Ah. Ooh!
Nice.
Thank you. Well, who knew? A simple little button. Now, does that apply to most traditional fighters, or just this one?
No, just
Oh.
this one. I
Oh.
hear City of the Wolves is going to have a modern control scheme like this, but we'll see.
I should invest in that game.
You're eating this full combo.
Ah,
And a tick throat.
back on the whole false sense of hope routine. Get some new material.
Yes.
Get some new material, you big baby.
How about shut the fuck up?
How about Ligma?
Not until you lick my balls.
Ugh.
Power wave. Oh, you're eating this. Rising.
Dragon Punch? Is that what it's called?
Bang.
Ah.
Oh, the game had to register that.
Gotta love modern online features.
I love how they give him a different win animation when you're using the Mark of the Wolves costume, where he just throws the coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure we'll go for sets and such.
Yeah. I do want to see what other alternate costumes he has in here. If I even can do that through... Oh, yeah, here we go. Color. 2... Oh, only 2 colors. Okay. Cost.
There is the Mark of the Wolves costume, but I spent my fighter coins to unlock that one.
Oh, you gotta spend fighter coins for that too?
Or you could just grind in the World Tour mode to get the second outfit.
But yet I can't grind for any of the fighters. Womp, womp, womp.
Anywho, I'm ready for more when you are.
Yeah, I just wanted to switch to the other skin I have.
Alright. I needed to warm up. I haven't played this game since the M. Bison ranked video.
Oh yeah,
And
where you
that
got
one-
diamond rank.
And that one stream.
Oh yes, yes. Wonder who that
Nobody
green...
will Nobody will remember that stream because I unlisted it.
I wonder who that green-haired guy in the stream was. He sounds like a handsome devil.
Yeah, he can be.
Just like Chick Hicks, because they're green. Oh, though I do not like those teeth textures.
Harry's a very likable guy from what they already show in Street Fighter 6.
Well, you know, well, I know, well, Terry, I feel, has always been a pretty likable protagonist. Or character, I should say, but, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he actually reminds me a lot of Ken in that regard.
Does he now?
Yeah, he just seems like more, like, optimistic and shit, and meanwhile, Ryu, I feel, is always a bit stoic. I don't know if there's any Fatal Fury character like that.
There's a lot of characters in Fatal Fury. I'm certain you'll find someone close to Ryo.
I was gonna say Goose Howard, but no, he's like the villain of those games. E Honda, perhaps? No, that's a stretch.
Buster Wolf!
Ooh, gotcha.
Punish counter. I think the color I'm rocking for this Terry outfit is a reference to Rock Howard.
Oh, is that a character in Fatal Fury?
Yeah, he's Geese Howard's son.
Ah. Isn't Terry
And
a son to somebody?
Terry is the father figure for Rock Howard in Fatal Fury. Or, yeah, Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolves.
I believe Terry has a brother, too.
Yeah, I think it's Andy Bogard.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Aren't they also adding Mai Shiranui to this game?
Yes, they are. And I know a lot of people are very excited for her inclusion.
Smash Brothers, this is not.
Didn't Sakurai make fun of Mai saying only good boys and girls are allowed in Smash Brothers?
Yes. And hence my comment. Smash Brothers, this is not.
Also, ready for the rematch if you are.
Yes.
But yeah.
How?
Yeah, sorry, you go first.
How am I doing so far? Be honest.
Better than last time where you were just mashy buttons.
Yeah, well, that's because I have the R2 button on my side.
Just don't get too acquainted. Just words. Just don't get too excited about it.
I think I already did.
Yeah, you're in burnout.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, when you use all of your drive meter, you're in burnout, so that means you take chip damage from specials and supers, so you'll die if you're not careful.
So just another traditional fighting tournament for me. Also, I keep thinking I'm player 1 and you're player 2. Because I think I'm just used to Terry wearing red, you know?
I mean, it's kind of one of his staple colors.
And plus, you know, the colors, like, I feel the color... I say this with all due respect, but I feel the color black definitely matches your personality more than it does mine.
And I do like the color black and blue.
Yeah. Yeah, red definitely fits my personality more, I feel. You're mine! So that
something I learned... something I learned about Terry, a lot of his special moves, you can make them pretty safe if you hit them with the very tip of the attack.
Yeah.
So, like, the latter portions of it.
Yep.
Especially with, what do they call it? That one, Burn Knuckle.
Burn Knuckle! What I think would really be good in this game?
Ooh,
Guilty Gear characters.
now you're speaking my language.
Like maybe Soul Bad Guy.
I would be down for Soul Bad Guy.
Yeah. Like I just
But I
want to.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Roman cancels would be extremely overpowered in the context of Street Fighter.
You think so?
Yeah. Having full-on conversions off stray hits like that would be quite strong.
I feel like that could happen. Or if they added some Grand Blue characters in this.
That would be kind of wild. Speaking of, what is it, crossover characters? The director of Street Fighter 6 actually made a comment, like a hypothetical crossover character saying Sub-Zero for Street Fighter 6. He said it's not confirmed, but it's something that could happen.
Yeah, I would, and I honestly I wouldn't be surprised if it did. You have two
Honestly,
of the most
I feel
iconic
like
fighting games together.
I feel like not only that, but also considering how not good MK1 has been, they could use it.
Didn't something come out about that game recently?
Yeah, it's a expansion, new DLC characters, and story mode.
Wasn't it called like Chaos's Reign or some shit?
It's called Chaos Reigns, yeah.
I gotta love modern video gaming.
Oh, that doesn't work unless I do the shoulder charge. Got it. I'm still learning, unfortunately. It's only actually day one.
Yep, and hopefully it'll still be day one when the video goes up.
We shall see, but I leave that to you. It's your
Yes.
video after all.
Yes, it's my video, and in my damn video, I'm going to burn myself. I mean, get it ready for release day.
Okay, so that's the combo. We're playing on modern control, so it's down, medium, medium, down special, and then Buster Wolf.
Yes, but you have a handheld PC.
I have a gaming laptop, if that counts.
Not portable enough.
It gets the job done.
Well, so does my Steam Deck.
Actually, I'm kind of curious if DaVinci Resolve works without internet connection. Probably not.
Actually,
everything's online.
I think I have, back when I had a Mac, I did edit in DaVinci without internet, and it worked pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah, but that was years ago, so I don't know if they've, updated it. So. Yeah, no, DaVinci, it was my ideal editing software for. How is the Windows version, would you say?
Pretty good, I'd say. I've had one issue where all my projects did not load, but then I just had to delete something off of the computer, and then DaVinci suddenly worked again.
Yeah, see, I never quite got into DaVinci, the PC version. I guess because I was so used to the Mac version, so. But
Our Kaiser!
I have found a good equivalent to it recently called CapCut.
CapCut?
Yeah, most people are using it these days anyway. But no, I feel it's the closest thing to when
nice,
I had.
though.
Oh, thank you. I feel it's the closest thing to how DaVinci used to be back when I had a Mac. I don't know. It just works, as Todd Howard would so kindly put it. And plus, it doesn't take up a lot of disk space either, which is a problem I had with Clipchamp.
Speaking of Todd Howard, terrible segue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of curious to try the Indiana Jones game they're making, The Great Circle.
Oh, I heard about that.
Because, let's be honest, Indiana Jones the movie franchise is completely dead at this point.
Thanks, Disney.
Wasn't the director of that movie the guy who did Logan?
Yes.
And everyone thought Indy was gonna die or something in this one.
I mean, it would have made sense. Harrison Ford
Harrison Ford
really
does not like his characters in movies anymore.
Well, actually, no. Indiana Jones did die in that movie. You want to know how I know he died in that movie?
How?
Because Harrison Ford looked dead inside while making it.
You know what? That's a good one. Wasn't there I know there was one movie that got a sequel that he was excited to play the role in
Secret Life of Pets
something
2?
No, it was a cyberpunk-ish kind of movie. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I can't say I'm familiar with it either. Oh, you mean Blade Runner?
Yeah, Blade Runner, that's the one.
Yeah, they did a sequel to Blade Runner, and it got like critical acclaim and whatnot.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then the director of that also did Dune. So
I kind of enjoyed Dune. I need to read the books. My mom has the entire series. It's not even funny.
yeah, apparently according to my dad, like my grandma was really big into Dune.
Something I've found out is just a lot of people in my family really like Dune and Stephen King books.
Ah. Meanwhile, my dad just likes sci-fi stuff.
Okay, so that's not gonna combo. Got it. I need to do Power Dive.
Power dive!
Or no, what was it? Burn Knuckle. I'm sorry. I'm a fake KOF fan.
Well, so am I, but you don't see me getting hate for it.
A friend of mine who goes by a name Cankry
Image
introduced
Flash.
me to KOF and Fatal Fury before Terry came into Smash, and yeah, his character, one of the characters from his favorite game series, is finally here in Street Fighter.
Dreams do come true. Oh, by the way, terrible segue. Sonic Central that happened today.
Right.
You sounded really excited for Sonic X Shadow.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that game, to be honest. It's nice to enjoy a new Sonic the Hedgehog title for a change.
Yeah, I mean,
after Forces.
I admit it does look pretty hype, but given that this is Sonic Team is making it, right?
Yeah, it's an in-house production.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way, honestly. I'm trying to be more mellow about my whole Sonic bad mentality.
I'm trying to be a bit more positive, but cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I know
that sounds like an oxymoron, or however you would call it, but
hyperbole.
You get what I mean. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. No. In either case, I'm in the same boat as you. And if we're lucky, it'll be smooth sailing.
I'll say this at least: these matches are giving me practice for people jumping over fireballs.
Or what? How about put Ness from Earthbound in the game, and he can do PK Fire the whole time?
That's the only way to play Ness.
PK Fire!
So pressing medium and heavy does a little target combo where he just smacks you aside like that.
Wow, I'm not really winning any of these matches, but I'm getting you pretty good, I feel.
You gotta stop jumping, though. That's a very noob thing to do, though.
Yeah, well, you know me as the traditional noob. Ugh, yeah. Doing the up B like in Smash Brothers, like that is just really cool to do in Street Fighter. It hits harder, I feel, too.
Are you okay?
No.
Buster Wolf! Also, I'm sorry if I sound a lot more subdued in this collab compared to other times.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still enjoying the vibes.
Alright, that's what matters.
Yes. getting my ass handed to me in traditional fighting games, it's such a vibe. You know, if I wanted to, I could make a whole series about how bad I am at traditional fighters.
I'm still holding out hope for you for that little thing that I mentioned in the podcast, where if you make it to Iron Rank, I will give you that cookie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that can make for a good series.
It doesn't have to be any division of Iron Rank. It could be Iron 1, 2, 3, or 5. As long as you make it there, that's what matters to me.
Well, I appreciate
as proof that you did it. As proof that you did it.
You know, that can make a good live stream. I need to start live streaming again.
I'd say keep that as like a video series, because there are 10 placement matches that you have to do in order to get your starting rank.
Ooh.
And there's a high chance that you could make it to Iron Rank if you win your matches, or win enough to make it there.
Ow.
Yeah, EX Power Wave. It goes pretty far, and it can be used for combos.
EX Power Wave, you know what I call that? You know what I call that? The Flames of Disaster!
If you have 3 bars of meter, you can actually do triple geyser after the 2 version of power geyser.
Is that right?
Yeah, and it uses up your drive gauge though as well, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, is that what that thing is below my health bar?
Yeah, that's how you do EX moves and drive moves.
Oh, I think I'm getting better. I dodged it. Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Well, thank you for that. It's very sweet.
Now suck my dick.
I should have expected that.
It's time to get a taste of your own medicine, bitch.
Well, hey, 2 matches ain't bad. Are you
nice
okay?
Reversal.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
now sit down.
Yeah, for the record, if I do an actually good move like that, it's by accident. Ow.
Now sit down. Suck my dick. We're back in the Xbox 360 live chat party days.
Oh, well, how about Xbox Live, the original?
What were those even like? I'm just familiar with the 360 one.
You know, I saw a video about it the other day by this guy called Dammit Jeff. There's this thing called Insignia, which actually restores a lot of the original Xbox Online servers, and they actually just recently got Halo 2 working again.
Really?
Yeah. And the whole video is like people who were like kids back then, like, you know, reminiscing about those days and like getting to re-experience them.
Oh boy.
And then, you know, you have Dammit Jeff, who's around my age. So.
I feel like that channel name sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, he does a lot of like console modding and homebrew type videos.
Also, that's awesome. He's just like, you good for one more? Walks over to the opponent, offers them a hand.
But then what happens if I'm on the final round and he can't do that?
Use your imagination.
Shrek 2, How do you feel about Shrek 5 coming out in 2 years?
I'd say it's worth the wait.
Yeah. You know, and everyone wants it now because Puss in Boots. You know, and the director of Shrek 5 is actually the voice actor for Rumpelstiltskin. Nobody wants your deals anymore, Rumpelstinky Pants!
I have yet to watch Last Wish, but I hear that Pinocchio does appear in that movie.
Yes,
and he's kind of the driving force for one of the main villains becoming a villain.
That he is. And I think I've told you the ending before, right?
Yeah,
or at least like the post-credit scene where it's like them sailing to far, far away, and Puss is like, right. I need to reunite with some old friends. Did I tell you Gingy has a cameo as well?
I feel like you might have told me that.
Yeah, in the movie, it's like one of Puss's 8 deaths, because he's on his 9th life, and and one of his deaths was him setting the oven too high, and like Gingy's warning him about it.
Oof.
He's like, Puss, I think you set the oven too high. I am a master of the baking. Watch. Look at me, I'm a little acrobat.
So light power wave goes the farthest, while medium power wave is shorter range, but it's faster.
Yeah, that is actually kind of interesting. Ow. You're mine!
Who said you could move?
Yeah, I'm honestly expecting Terry to say, like, get over here, like it's Mortal Kombat or some shit.
I'll be honest, I would absolutely be down for whoever they get for Mortal Kombat reps, if there even is a future MK crossover character for Street Fighter 6.
Scorpion or Sub-Zero would do it for me.
And you know this very well, that I don't like NRS fighting games, so this would be a great opportunity for me to just say, you know, like, hey, give me a version of the characters that I might actually enjoy playing.
Yeah, remind me what NRS means again?
NetherRealm Studios.
Oh, I thought it was like a genre of...
No, I always abbreviate it to NRS.
You know, that reminds me, like, anytime I hear NRS, nowadays I think about how remember when Multiverses first got leaked, I remember the leaker said that, you know, NetherRealm was supposed to make it. Which, I mean, it probably would have been a better game if that were the case.
I don't think so. I don't think NRS has even made a platform fighter in their entire life.
Yeah. But it got me thinking about... I have a pretty interesting take when it comes to leaks, if you want to hear it.
Shoot.
Like some of them, the ones that we perceive as false, and now some of them are absolutely false. You should take it with a grain of salt regardless, but the ones that could sometimes be perceived as false, they could very well represent projects that maybe aren't in development now, but were in development at the time they were leaked. So, I mean...
The only time I know a leak that turned out to be true was for Sonic Frontiers, and it was describing exactly the gameplay loop of Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah. And wasn't it called Sonic Rangers back then?
Yes, it was, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's entirely
Also,
possible that was the actual name, but yeah. Also, what?
I'm sorry for interrupting you before.
Yeah,
I just had a thought in my head.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, I was saying, like, you know, it's entirely possible that at one point NetherRealm was making their own Warner Brothers fighter. If that makes any sense.
That is an interesting take, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I'm not really qualified, because I don't really put much stock in leaks and such.
Yeah. Or, you know, how about like Smash Brothers leagues? I think, you know, it is very much possible that maybe Sakurai did consider Crash Bandicoot at one point. You know, it's just I have years of experience of keeping up with leaks, so I do like to brag about it from time to time.
I don't know if this is allowed, but I remember when I visited your place, you showed me that one Smash Bros. Project you made when you were younger, but you never finished it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I could definitely show that off on the channel one day.
I would love to see that, just as like a, hey, this is a thing that you did.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Maybe I could show off... This wasn't my game, but I could show off that Luigi Bar fan game.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I'm a guppy! Rising tackle! Mario! I'm choking here, Mario!
You gotta spend at least an hour in training if you want to be somewhat decent with a new DLC character, Luigi.
But Mario, I need to get them in Diamond Rank on day 1, Mario! It'll get me all the clicks on YouTube, Mario!
Don't worry about that, just worry about making it to Iron Rank, Luigi.
Wait, is Iron rank higher
You gotta
than
start
Diamond
off.
rank?
You gotta start off small, Luigi, then work your way up to Diamond.
Mario, think of the diamonds, Mario. Think of how
Well,
many
this is the
pasta we
technical
could.
version of the level 1.
Think of how many pasta we could buy with those diamonds, Mario.
And the throw to finish.
Yeah.
I gotta say, one thing I'm not liking about Terry is his forward heavy button. That's his overhead. It is extremely slow. Then again, it's his forward heavy punch, but still, it's a slow overhead.
It's as slow as the PS4 version of this game.
Probably.
Wait, are you actually playing the PS4 version? I thought you had it on the 5.
I do, but I kind of like the PS4 controller lately for traditional fighting games, is what I found out.
Yeah, you have been favoring that controller lately.
It just feels much nicer to play traditional fighters, while platform fighters, I feel like the PS5 controller is kind of good for that.
Or the Xbox controller.
That one too.
Yeah. Well, see, I just use the Xbox controller as like an all-purpose kind of thing.
I getcha.
Yeah. Unless very specific circumstances, because I did not like the Xbox controller in NASB 1. It also doesn't help that NASB 1 was kind of a clunky game in general, so...
Yeah, I getcha.
Yeah, but NASB 2, like, it is it really comes in handy for that game. Do you think they're going to make more DLC characters for NASB 2, or just go right to 3?
They'll most likely go right to number 3. I don't have high hopes for future DLC for that game. I did try Iroh. He's cool, I guess, but I feel like the devs are done. This is as much as they can do.
Yeah, and really, like, how can you make a move? I mean, they did it, but how can you really feasibly make a moveset out of such a chill character like Uncle Iroh?
He's the Dragon of the West. You can find a way, that's for sure.
Yeah, but now we got like 3 Fire Nation. I feel like it probably would have been less redundant if they just brought back Toph.
Nah, bring in Sokka.
And Katara as a tag team.
We need the non-elemental characters to be represented.
Oh, like Jet?
No, I'm thinking Asami from Legend of Korra.
I still need to watch Legend of Korra.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, that's generally what I've heard.
It could have been much better, though. I will say that much.
Yeah. Like I think.
Oh hey, Drive Rush combo.
Like
finally.
I think the beginning of Korra, like from what I heard, the beginning of Korra
overhead.
From what I heard, the beginning of Korra was kind of weak.
The beginning was weak. Second season was terrible. Third season kind of picked up steam. Fourth season, it needed more time because Nickelodeon wanted the show to just end.
Yeah, because they got to milk.
I think at the time they wanted it to go right to internet or something, because streaming was not a thing back then.
Oh yeah. VOD, video on demand.
Right, that's what it was.
Yeah. And now they have their own streaming service. And then, well, yeah, I still got to finish season 3 of Avatar, really.
Nice low confirm.
Rising tackle!
Burr knuckle.
Outrage! Is that what he says? Outrage?
No, he says power wave.
That's reminding me of how how Soul Bad Guy says, "Bring it on, bring it on," and I interpreted that.
QCF and heavy is round wave. Interesting.
Oh, communication error.
What? It said you left the room.
It did? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my screen says caution, a communication error has occurred. Error code 50232. Yeah, all this other wacko.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I still have a good connection, and I have the password in the chat here.
True. Should we do like one more set of rounds and then call it quits?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, we'll just I'll do a jump cut here. All right, so
Yeah.
we're back, everybody.
Apparently, yeah, when Bumpy got in, I didn't even notice how bad his connection was. It says he had a 1 to 2 bar connection at some points.
But hey, at least that still ensured some quality matches.
Yeah, we still got those matches. Let's knock out one more. And then final thoughts, I guess.
Yeah, and then you had an image you wanted to show as well.
Yeah, we could save that for the very end. It's from Terry's arcade ending.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm liking Terry so far, minus the forward heavy punch overhead. Deals a crap ton of damage. I don't really know what optimal time there would be to use the triple geyser when you have level 3. Just use the level 3 super art, but flashy, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Terry's a very flashy character, I feel.
He's got to put on a good show. He just wants to have a good time.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like him and Ken would be like best friends. I don't know about
You say that, but Ken is his rival in the arcade mode, and even Terry's like, yo, Ken Masters, what's it been, 20 years?
Is that a reference to something?
I think it might be a reference to Capcom versus SNK 2.
Oh yeah, that game
is very long ago.
Yeah. I do want to play that game. Is that good?
It's very good. It's another very popular traditional fighting game. Or, well, not traditional, it's a 3-on-3 fighter.
Oh, well, so it's a standard SNK fighter.
And it's got the groove system, too, which is unique to Capcom versus SNK 2. And also, I think it's coming in the Marvel Capcom Arcade Fighting Collection, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, didn't that just come out?
No, that's for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Ah. Yeah, actually, that's another thing I want to shout out. Our friend, the Console Warrior, has gotten really good mileage out of the Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
One more set to see who wins, or let's see who wins this set. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyways, yeah, Console.
I'm starting all over myself.
That's all, folks.
Call me Porky Pig, motherfucker.
Go fuck yourself.
That's all, fucks.
As a son of a big gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch? That was an actual blooper in Warner Brothers cartoons. I don't know if you've seen the clip, but it's real. Anyways, yeah. What were we saying? Console, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, Console's been playing the MVC collection lately, and yeah, I want to save my thoughts on that for the end of the video. Trust me, it's leading somewhere.
Yes.
That EX Fireball is so slow, but it's really good at just catching people trying to jump too early.
How did I do that?
Modern controls. Just like how I did this.
Well, you did that on purpose, so it's not as special.
Kick throat.
Bad idea.
That DP is... The EX DP goes real far forward. Are you okay? Buster Wolf! I miss playing a character with a dragon punch, but still, good sets.
Yes.
I'll be in the training section, because I do want to show off Triple Geyser.
Okay. So I just request a fight in there?
Yeah, you can. And we can pause during training as well, so we can exit out and such. But yeah, I guess let's give our final thoughts.
Yeah, sure. You go first.
You go. No, you go first. Let's do like a the casual player and then the person who's played ranks perspective.
Yeah. Casual. Yeah. I mean, I listen. Terry is one of my mains in Super Smash Brothers, so of course I'm gonna be happy about his inclusion in this game. And I gotta say, they've captured him pretty faithfully. Though not just from what I played in Smash, but I also played like the first Fatal Fury on my channel, and yeah, they've captured the spirit of Fatal Fury in Terry, while also making him unique to Street Fighter, if that makes sense.
If you press whatever your pause button is, I don't know what it is for Steam Deck, but you can check the command list for Terry.
Oh yeah, probably should do that. Yeah, good fighter. Yeah, he might even be only because he's a main in Smash. I might main him, because I also main like Kimberly and Ken and Blanca. So yeah, Terry will be joining my mains.
That's the running joke with you. Is you every 10,000 characters in one game is your main?
Wait, who
No
asked? Who asked?
one gives a shit, dude.
Anyways, yeah, I'm showing off the command list, so you can talk about your thoughts.
Asked. Who asked?
Oh, piss off.
No.
Anyways, yeah, yeah, I'm just showing the command list, so you can go off about your thoughts on the character.
All right. Pretty strong character. Good projectiles. I feel like people are not going to be happy dealing with the two versions, the light and medium version of Power Wave. Already,
yeah,
I've seen Ryu try and contest against Terry with his Hadouken, and Power Wave medium one just goes right under it.
Yep.
Pretty good DP. I still need to, again, it's day one of the character, but I'm still trying to figure things out.
Also, I'm sorry, you go first.
And that's Triple Geyser. Pretty good damage. I'm still trying to figure out how to play this character properly. But I gotta say, kind of fun character if you want someone who's just got good damage, good range, good projectile, good anti-air. Give Terry a shot. I think you might like him. Do I think he's gonna be top tier? Who knows, maybe. Well, I thought M. Bison would not be top tier, but a lot of people are saying he's actually pretty good. So I could be completely wrong in the span of next week or month.
I just had. Oh, sorry, you go first.
No, it's all right. Just yeah, that's what I think at least. I think he's a pretty good character. I'll have to wait and see how high rank players try him out. See how he does in Capcom Cup or whatever it is.
Capcom Cup?
Yeah, it's a big tournament scene for Street Fighter, and they've been doing it since I want to say SF4.
He did what in his cup?
Pissed.
Oh God. Yeah, actually, I just had a realization. Actually.
Yeah.
So you know how you claim every new character I pick up is a main of mine.
Right.
You can't say that for this game because Terry's the only DLC character I have.
Fair enough.
Boom,
but
baby!
I also joke about the base roster characters, like how you said in NASB2, Reptar, and a bunch of other base roster characters.
Did I say Reptar for NASB 2?
I could be wrong, but you did say quite a lot of characters, and I had to restrain myself from laughing and just poking fun of you at that moment.
Yeah, because I'm going to poke a hole in that one too, because Reptar, I didn't really like Reptar in NASB 2 from the start. I preferred him in NASB 1.
All I knew in NASB 1 is Down Tilt was surprisingly good noob trap.
Oh, piss off. Yeah, I think
you'd be surprised that people fall for some of the easiest stuff.
Well, especially in such a broken game like NASB 2.
No kidding.
Yeah. Anyways, there was some image you wanted to show off, and there was some lead into it or something.
Yeah. So, just want to say,
Frick.
Fun character.
Oh,
Give him a shot if you want. There's also the rental ticket feature or whatever, but yeah, I guess since we're gonna end this off pretty shortly, check out my channel if you want. I do Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising content and some Street Fighter 6 content on occasion.
if you're
Check
into that
out
kind of thing.
check out the Console Warrior if you're into Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games. He's currently playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I got him to try out a team that I suggested for him of, what was it? Yeah, Mega Man, Adamantium Claw Wolverine, and Bonerine.
Bonerine.
That's what Bone Claw Wolverine is called. I kind of like it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I do hope that you make it to Iron Rank in Street Fighter 6.
Oh.
I'd be super impressed if you made it with Terry as well.
All right, but you owe me that fucking cookie.
I'm still gonna give it to you. I am a man of my word. Make no mistake.
Can it be chocolate chip?
Definitely,
Chips Ahoy?
I could definitely do that.
Yeah, those are everywhere.
But yeah, don't worry. If you can make it to Iron Rank at any point, you're getting that cookie. Think of it as like a hurdle for you to overcome. You can make it. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. Also, it's funny because I've been babbling on about this artwork, and I said earlier in the video that Ken and Terry would be friends.
They definitely are.
Yeah, so I could just do like a bam image flash of like, what is this? Is this official art or what?
It's from the Terry arcade ending, and it's official art from, I think it's Shinkiro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it wasn't fan. I mean, if it was fan art, I would credit the artist, but still.
Yeah, it's from Shinkiro. He does art for Street Fighter, and I think he also did art for Capcom versus SNK 2.
Yeah. Also, holy shit, you have a 20-win streak?
Honestly, that's the last thing that I care about. Winning's not important. What's important is the experience and learning.
True. We've been going on for almost 50 minutes, by the way.
Huh. Well, I guess we could end things off shortly. It shouldn't be that hard anyway.
Yeah, so you can sign off first.
Yeah, okay. This is Lightning Cayo signing off. I'm going back to Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, and I'll see you in the next collab.
This is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed. And remember, there are fates worse than death, such as reaching diamond rank on the same day Bison comes out.
Or getting Buster Wolfed in the face.
Fuck off.